name is Danny, and in this video we're going to test drive the Honda CR-Z. It was Terakatsu Turikai who said that the Honda CR-Z should be a fun to drive sports car with Honda driving characteristics. A car with values you can talk about, and as we've seen in the previous video, Honda didn't hold back. Inspirations of the CR-Z were the new Mini, the Volkswagen Scirocco, but also the Lotus Elise. So that should pretty much tell you what you need to know about the driving characteristics of the CR-Z. First off, let's get one thing straight. The Honda CR-Z isn't a fast car. Even though it has two engines with an electric motor and a 1.5 VTEC, it only has 121 horsepower. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour takes about 10 seconds. That being said, it is very fun to drive, thanks to it being just 1100 kilograms. And you really notice that in the corners. You have a very low seating position, which already gives you a very different sensation of speed compared to modern cars. And you don't have to have like 200 or 300 horsepower to have a lot of fun on a tight and twisty road. You see, the CR-Z was created at a time when hybrids and electric vehicles were still at its infancy. So Honda wanted to create an exciting way of promoting the eco world without compromising on its fuel-saving values. And it succeeded, with an average fuel consumption of around 5 liters every 100 kilometers or 47 miles per gallon. Its intentions were never to create a new kind of hot hatch. That's what the Civic Type R was for. No, the CR-Z was there just to let the world know that there can be such a thing as a cool hybrid. That isn't to say that the CR-Z doesn't have any sports car features. It most certainly does. This rare example is a 6-speed manual in North Shore Blue. It has a very useless second row, which is only big enough if your passengers are imaginary, and meanwhile the rearward visibility is very reminiscent of Italian sports cars of the 1970s. That being said, it's also quite the head turner. The almost flat front windscreen and the upward side profile give it a very characteristic look. The reversed C-pillar spells out a Z, which directly draws your attention towards the unique rear glass that flows from the rear lights across the entire back end. Inside it is quite a busy dashboard, with a 3D rev counter smack dab in the middle. Using the driving mode selector, the color will change from blue for normal or eco to red for sport mode. You can also dim the lights if they are too bright. The side-mounted panel on the left is for the mirror controls and the driving modes, and the right is for the air conditioning. Quite close towards the steering wheel, but easily accessible because of it. The CR-Z can recover energy whilst braking, so it can later deploy it whilst accelerating. Normal in today's cars, but revolutionary at the time. In terms of practicality, the Honda CR-Z is more of a shooting brake than a traditional hot hatch. This is even more the case with the American models, which don't have the rear seats. The boot has a quite high threshold, but if you fold the rear seats flat, then you have almost 600 liters of luggage space. So what we have here is a small, lightweight, 6-speed hybrid, which is economical, but also fun to drive. It's rare, even more so in Europe, and its design has aged rather gracefully over the past 15 years in my opinion. Examples like these can be found for around 5 to 10,000 euros, which is about the same price as a CRX Del Sol. So I say, do yourself and us a favor. Next time when you're looking for an affordable car and you're in an endless loop of Polos and Peugeots, try to liven things up a bit and go for a Honda CR-Z. You can buy one using both your head and your heart, because, as Honda put it, it's a car with values you can talk about. If you like this sort of videos, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to join our journey through the history of interesting cars. And I will see you at the next stop.